Hey everyone, happy Sunday. It's so nice and sunny outside. I'm loving it. How is everyone? Let me know if you're out in the garden. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you're watching on the replay. If you can see the red live button in the top left, that means I'm live. So say hi and let me know what you're doing on this sunny day. If the box isn't there, just let me know what time you're watching and where you're watching from. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about my story because I've been doing a little round of kind of meet the team interviews so that you can sort of meet some of the team, find out all about why they started. So I thought, you know what, it's been a while since I've told my story. So I thought I would just jump on and yeah, so I work full time. I've got two boys that are 9 and 12. One has got ADHD, which has been a fun journey over the years. I've always worked full time in an office, and quite a few years ago now, I went through a divorce, which left me like knocked me for six. Like I went through a divorce, and then I'd always prior to the divorce gone and done like an extra top up job. So I'd gone and worked in bars to top up my full time wage. Once I'd gone through the divorce, I felt like I was trapped in my house with my kids. Like you can't even go and get milk when they're little, can you? Like once they've got ready and you're just sort of stuck in your house. And I had like a bit of a sort of mental breakdown, I would call it. And I was in a really, really dark place for quite a while where I was just doing the basics. I was getting up, I was going to work, I was feeding my kids, I was doing all the stuff, but there was no light. There was nothing for me, and I just felt like my life was a little bit pointless. Which, if you know me now, you'll be like, "What?" So I eventually started some healing. I went to the doctors. I had some counselling. I got into all these holistic therapies like Reiki and energy healing and all this stuff. And then the one thing that was still bugging me was that I couldn't make up that extra money. So I was getting really frustrated every month because I wasn't getting paid the maintenance that I should have been getting. And it was making me like frustrated about it every single month. And I thought, you know what? I've done so much work on my mental health. I've done so much work on my well-being and my mindset. And I'm so positive most of the time. But every single month, I'm letting that one thing, which is money, trigger me into like a negative space. So I was like, I just don't want to do that anymore. So I started looking at like, what can I do? Like what can I actually do for myself? Like how can I make this a little bit better? So I was looking at like online surveys. I was looking at other jobs that I could do. And I thought, you know what? It's not fair on my mum to go and do a second job and be expecting her to do more babysitting than she already does already while I work full time. So I was literally scrolling. It was coming up to Christmas, and I was like, what can I do from the house? What can I do? Like, well, surveys are like 10 pence for a survey. I'm going to need to do 5,000 to make any money. And I was in a buy, swap, and sell group, and I saw this advert. You've probably seen them from time to time. Someone looking for, like, do you want some work from home coming up to Christmas? And I was like, what is this? Now, I'd never heard about network marketing at that time, so I didn't know what it was. I just knew it was this makeup thing. And I was like, I've never really done makeup. I don't know if I can do this. I've never done sales. I've never done social media. I've not got any experience. But I also thought I'm sick of myself getting annoyed about not having enough money. And I know probably a lot of you right now are in probably a similar situation with the cost of living, and you're thinking it's driving me mad because my wages are not going as far. I don't really want to go out and do another job. I still want the holidays. I still want the days out, but I don't want to do more hours at my job or do another job. Like that's where I was. So I was like, I wonder if I can do this. Like I've got a decent job in my day job. I'm clever enough to learn something new. Like, why not? Like I'm just going to give it a go. And I was really like worried about taking a chance because I didn't know if I could do it. And I didn't know if I'd be able to sell anything. I must have asked every single person at work, what do you think? Should I do it? Or I'd ask my mom, I'd ask my friends. And in the end, I just thought, do you know what? It's a massive discount on the startup kit. So the worst that can happen is I get this kit for a massive discount and I've got loads of products for like 80% less than they should be. And at least I've tried it, because I've got this little bit of a mantra with myself, which is like, I'd rather do something and know rather than always wonder what if, like what if I'd done it? What if I'd been amazing at it? What if I'd started that business and it had absolutely gone through the roof? Like I don't like that regret and that wondering what if. So I just decided to take a chance. Like I didn't think I'd be any good at it. And when I sold my first mascara and I got paid, I was making a cup of tea in the kitchen and I was making this cup of tea, the kettle had boiled and my phone pinged to say someone's ordered a 4D mascara and you've just been paid commission. And I was like, I've just been paid £5. Like it wasn't like millions of pounds. I've just been paid £5. Like I used to go and work behind a bar for 4 hours and get like 25 quid. And I've just been paid £5, stood in my kitchen making a brew. Like what? So that was like, I thought, you know what? I can do this. I'm going to give it a real go. So I started, and for the first couple of years, I just basically shared the products with my close friends and family. I did a little bit on social media, and the extra money very soon got to the level of covering the maintenance that I wasn't getting. So I was like, okay, I've done that now. Like, what if I could do more? So fast forward a little bit to where I am now, I've been able to exceed that like multiple times. And I've also then helped to hunt. I just got a passion for it then because I was like, so many people don't understand what network marketing is. And they think, oh my God, is it a scam? Is it this? Is it that? Mary Kay was a network marketing business. Avon's a marketing business. Like Tupperware was a network marketing business. The direct selling and network marketing has been around for ages. I think people just get a little bit scared because in the 80s, there was these pyramid scheme things where, you just put money in. There was no products or anything. And then it all collapsed. And I think sometimes when you don't know what a network marketing business is, I think some people think, is it that? But there's very, very clear differences. Those are illegal. And they do collapse because there's no product or service. But a proper network marketing business, for me, I just feel like it's the most clever business model I've ever seen in my life, because where else would someone like me, a single mum to 2 kids, be able to start a business for like £69? Like all the businesses that I'd looked in the past, like salons and bars and things like that, I'd looked into all sorts, and you were talking a massive, you needed like a loan from the bank to get started, and you'd be starting off with thousands of pounds of debt. So this, for me, it's like, this is the most clever business model I've ever come across, because normal people can start a business for under £70, and you've got no cost of like building costs. You've got no rent to pay. You don't have to pay for your website. It's amazing. And once that clicked, because I'd spent the first couple of years just getting to grips with like doing my own sales and earning some money and making mine and my kids' life a little bit more comfortable. And then I thought, then as I got more settled with that, I kind of just got this passion then for helping other women that were in the same situation as me, because I remember how frustrating it was. Like I was the girl who, if like my full-time wage paid for all my bills and my car and my shopping and all that kind of thing. But if something broke, like a fridge or my car didn't pass its MOT, or birthdays or Christmas or holidays, it went on a credit card. And this business has turned that around completely. Like I don't have any debts on my credit card. It's all been paid off, completely paid off. And I've got savings now. And that's all because of my business. So I got this like uncontrollable then passion for helping other people. And I've helped 112 ladies so far who are busy women like me, who've got other things on the go with the kids and the jobs and all that kind of thing. I have a simple social media system. So some ladies like to build it. Some ladies like to build it offline, like traditional old school, like makeup parties and all that kind of thing. Some ladies are just like, I cannot do that because I've got kids and work and all that. I don't want to do it. Can't show me how to do it online. So you can do either, or you can do a combination of both like I do. You can either just do all social media, and I've got like a really simple system for showing you how to do that in whichever way you want. And what I love about it the most, and what I'm excited about, is just helping many, many more women to realize that in really small chunks of time, you can build a significant business. Like, I am busy. I am so busy. I've got a full-time job that's 9 to 5. My kids have got scouts, swimming, coding, Arabic lessons. They've got all sorts of activities going on. And I do this in small chunks of time. So I know I can show you how to make an income in small chunks of time, because that's how I've done it. I've not had 3-4 hours a day. I've had half an hour some days. I've had an hour and a half another day. I've had 2 hours one day if my kids are in after school clubs. I might not do anything one day because it's absolutely a nuts day and my kids are sick or something. That's the beauty of it. You can build it in very small, like no day needs to look the same, like whatever you're doing, it slots in around your life and blends really good. And because you've not got a boss, you've not got fixed times, you can do what works for you. And I can show you how to turn that time into an income, because there are so many things you can do. Social media is such a busy world. I've got a simple system that helps keep you on track and know what the income producing activities are, so that you don't waste your time when you're on social media. And it's simple to learn, so that you can, if you've got half an hour here, you can go and do half an hour's work. If you've got an hour, you can do an hour's work. If you've got no time one day, guess what? That's absolutely fine, because it's your business. That's the beauty of it. And there's no targets other than the ones you set for yourself. Like, I've not got targets that I've got to meet, but I've got goals for myself, because I'm excited. I've helped 112 women earn a second income. I want to double that. I'm on track to double that by next year. And I want you to come on this journey with me. So if you've been watching me for a while, I'm wondering, could this be a fit for you? Exciting things are happening in Younique, because we pay, I don't know if you know this, but we pay up to 40% commission on personal sales. Not a lot of, I'm not even sure any network marketing business pays up to 40% commission on your own sales. That's without building a team or an organization. Now, I love helping other women to earn an income, and then I get extra rewards for that. So if that's something you like, if you've got a passion for not only like earning some extra money from selling some products, but if you've got a passion for helping another woman to earn an income from home, you do get paid for that as well. So there's multiple ways you can earn money in this business, and you can do one or you can do both. Like, that's the beauty. Again, you don't have to build a team if that's something you're really against doing. But honestly, that for me, that's where my passion is the most, because I can't explain to you the feeling when another woman like gets her first sale, or like earns her first commission, or earns some free product credit, and she's done it from her phone at home, and she's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Thank you so much for showing me how this works. I wish I could bottle that feeling, because honestly, there's nothing like it in the whole world. So yeah, that is what I'm excited about. I'm excited to share the business with more people. I'm excited to coach more ladies. So yeah, this is your sign. This is your sign. Do it now. It's summer. Start something new. And we've got so many new products at the moment. I don't know if you can see how glowing my skin is. This is not even foundation. This is a BB tinted moisturizer with SPF 30. I'm literally obsessed with it. I can't stop. I'm like constantly in the mirror, like, So we're always getting brand new products and like new innovative products and things like that, which is just super exciting. So yeah, I would love to help you. So if you've heard anything today that has piqued your interest a little bit, if you're watching on the YouTube channel, just smash the subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, just message me, just drop me a message and say, tell me a bit more, and I will reach out and we can have a chat. It's my favorite thing to talk about, as you can see. But enjoy the rest of your sunny day, and I'll speak to you soon.